How often do we find ourselves trapped in a never-ending mental loop, replaying past conversations, debates, or disagreements? It's a common human experience, and it can be exhausting. You might be going about your day, minding your own business, when suddenly, there it is, the mental replay of that argument you had, perhaps last week, last month, or even years ago. It's as if your mind has a collection of past confrontations, and it insists on revisiting them relentlessly. The question is, why? Why do we do this to ourselves? These mental replays often come with a strong desire to prove a point or find the perfect comeback. You imagine yourself delivering these brilliant retorts with a triumphant flourish, but in reality, there's no one there to hear them. The argument remains unresolved, leaving you frustrated and drained. It's like being caught in a never-ending tug-of-war within your own mind. On one side, there's the part of you that's determined to prove you were right, to defend your position, or to save face. On the other side, there's the part that wishes the argument had gone differently, that yearns for reconciliation, or that simply craves peace. But in the midst of this internal struggle, there's you, the one who's left feeling mentally exhausted and emotionally drained. Recognizing this inner conflict is the first step toward breaking free from its grip. It's the key that unlocks the door to a more peaceful and harmonious inner world. So let's embark on this journey together and explore how to stop arguing with someone in your head and find that elusive peace. Understanding the nature of inner arguments. Why indeed do we subject ourselves to this inner turmoil? Why do we willingly engage in these mental battles, fully aware that they only seem to escalate our stress and anxiety? To truly fathom this phenomenon, we must delve into the intricate nature of these inner arguments. They mimic real-life disputes in uncanny ways. Just like in a heated debate with another person, our minds often take sides. There's that adamant part of us, the one that's absolutely convinced we're right, holding on to our perspective with a relentless grip. On the other side, there's a gentler, more compassionate part, yearning for validation or resolution, striving for harmony. These inner conflicts can be fueled by the ceaseless demands of our ego. Our ego is not a graceful loser. It detests being wrong and despises feeling vulnerable. It craves validation and dreads the raw exposure that comes with admitting a mistake or accepting an opposing viewpoint. So it wages a fierce battle within us, tirelessly searching for the perfect argument or comeback to preserve its cherished self-image. But here's the stark truth. These mental battles rarely lead to the peace we seek. Instead, they ensnare us in an unending cycle of stress and agitation. The more we engage, the deeper we sink into the mire of inner conflict. It's akin to quicksand for the mind, relentlessly pulling us further away from the serenity we so desperately yearn for. So, as we embark on this profound journey toward inner peace, let's make a solemn commitment to understand these patterns within ourselves. Let's strive to comprehend the ego's pivotal role in fueling these mental skirmishes, and most importantly, let's discover the path to break free from their relentless grasp. Inner peace beckons, my friends, and its pursuit begins with a profound understanding of the nature of these inner arguments, those relentless debates that often keep us awake at night, consumed by endless hypothetical scenarios. In the chapters that follow, we'll unravel the secrets to reclaiming your mental tranquility, learning how to silence those internal debates, and finding the peace that resides within each of us, waiting patiently to be rediscovered. So let's embark on this transformative journey together and set our sights on a destination where inner harmony reigns supreme. The pursuit of inner peace is, at its core, a quest for self-mastery and emotional intelligence. It requires us to delve into the intricate workings of our own minds, peeling back the layers to understand why we engage in these relentless inner battles and how we can ultimately find the serenity we yearn for. As we reflect on this phenomenon, we begin to uncover a fundamental truth. These internal disputes are not just random bouts of mental gymnastics, they are a reflection of our deep-seated human nature. Our minds, much like the world outside, thrive on duality. We categorize experiences as right or wrong, good or bad, just or unjust. This binary thinking extends to our interactions with others. When we engage in a debate, whether it's a casual discussion or a heated argument, our minds are wired to seek a resolution, a winner and a loser. It's an ancient survival mechanism, a way for us to navigate a world full of challenges and complexities. But when these external debates conclude, the internal ones often persist. Why? Because they serve as a continuation of our quest for resolution and validation. Our ego, that ever-vigilant guardian of our self-image, refuses to accept defeat. It tirelessly rehearses the arguments, crafting perfect comebacks, and seeking the elusive validation it craves. Understanding this aspect of our nature is pivotal. It reveals that these inner conflicts are not signs of weakness or inadequacy, but rather a testament to our inherent drive for growth and self-preservation. It's the same impulse that has propelled humanity forward, pushing us to innovate, adapt, and evolve. However, there comes a point where this inner battle ceases to serve our growth. Instead, it becomes a source of distress, a constant background noise that distracts us from the present moment and drains our mental and emotional energy. So, as we navigate the terrain of inner peace, let's do so with a newfound insight. Let's recognize that these inner arguments are not our enemies, but rather echoes of our profound human nature. With this understanding, we can begin the journey towards channeling this energy constructively, redirecting it from a never-ending battle to a path of self-awareness, empathy, and ultimately, inner tranquility. In the chapters that follow, we will explore practical strategies and techniques to quiet the incessant debates within our minds, strategies that tap into our innate potential for growth and self-improvement. We will embark on a journey of self-discovery, diving deep into the realms of mindfulness, emotional intelligence, and the art of letting go. Finding peace through awareness. In our quest to unearth the path to inner peace, we find ourselves standing at the threshold of a profound realization. There is a vast expanse of mental terrain to explore, and it's high time we break free from the repetitive pattern of inner conflict that has held us captive for far too long. To embark on this transformative journey, our first companion is awareness. It is the beacon that guides us through the labyrinth of our own minds. Awareness is the tool that empowers us to recognize when we are entangled in these relentless inner battles, when we are caught in the relentless crossfire of our thoughts. The process begins with a simple yet transformative question. Is this mental battle serving me? Pause for a moment and ask yourself this question. It's a moment of introspection, a moment to step back from the battlefield within your mind and survey the landscape. Consider whether this internal skirmish is bringing you closer to the serenity you seek, or if it's, in fact, causing you more distress. As you delve into this self-inquiry, you start to unravel the intricate threads of your own consciousness. You begin to see the patterns that have kept you ensnared and understand their limitations. Through this act of self-awareness, you are no longer a passive participant in the endless mental debates. Instead, you become an active observer, a conscious presence within your own mind. It's akin to stepping out of the tempestuous storm and finding shelter in the stillness within. This newfound awareness grants you the power to break free from the cycle. It is the first step toward regaining control over your mental landscape, steering your thoughts away from the relentless tug-of-war and redirecting them toward the tranquil shores of inner peace. Embracing the observer mind, a gateway to inner peace. Now, let's delve deeper into a profound concept that can be your gateway to inner peace, the observer mind. Picture this. You become an impartial observer of your thoughts, much like a wise guardian overseeing a sacred realm. Imagine standing on a serene and peaceful bridge, elevated above the currents of a river. This river represents the flow of thoughts and emotions within you, constantly in motion, sometimes turbulent, and at other times tranquil. The observer mind is your position on that bridge, detached from the mental turmoil below. It is a space of non-judgment, where you watch the thoughts and emotions pass like ripples on the water's surface. From this elevated vantage point, you gain the power to calmly witness your thoughts without being swept away by them. This is a profound shift in perspective, for it allows you to navigate the currents of your inner world with grace and clarity. Why the observer mind matters. The observer mind is not just an abstract concept, it is a practical tool for finding peace in the midst of mental chaos. Here's why it matters. 1. Detachment from identification. When you identify too closely with your thoughts and emotions, you become entangled in their drama. The observer mind grants you detachment, enabling you to see your thoughts as passing clouds rather than absolute truths. 2. Reduced reactivity. Inner conflicts often arise when we react impulsively to our thoughts and emotions. By observing them from a distance, you create a space for thoughtful response rather than knee-jerk reaction. 3. Clarity of perspective. From the observer's perch, you gain a broader perspective. You can discern whether a thought is productive or detrimental, whether an emotion is serving your well-being or causing turmoil. Practical steps to embrace the observer mind. So how can you cultivate this observer mind in your daily life? Let's explore some practical steps. 1. Meditation. Meditation is a powerful practice for nurturing the observer mind. Dedicate time each day to sit quietly and observe your thoughts without judgment. Over time, this mindfulness will expand into your daily life. 2. Mindful breathing. In moments of tension or inner conflict, pause and take a few deep breaths. As you inhale and exhale, consciously observe your thoughts and emotions without getting caught in their currents. 3. Journaling. Keeping a journal can help you externalize your thoughts. Write down what's bothering you, and then read it as if you're an impartial observer. This shifts your perspective and often leads to insights. 4. Mindful observation. During routine activities like walking, washing dishes, or commuting, practice mindful observation. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions as if you're an observer on the bridge, not a participant in the mental turmoil. 5. Loving kindness. Extend the observer mind to yourself and others with loving kindness. When you observe your own thoughts and emotions with compassion, it becomes easier to offer the same compassion to those around you. 6. Embrace impermanence. Remember that thoughts and emotions are transient. Just as the river's currents change, so do your mental states. Embracing impermanence allows you to let go of attachment to fleeting thoughts and emotions. By embracing the observer mind, you unlock the door to inner peace. You become the captain of your mental ship, steering it skillfully through the waters of life's challenges. This transformative practice grants you the power to choose serenity over turmoil, clarity over confusion, and presence over reactivity. Letting go of the need to be right, prioritizing peace over winning. One of the main drivers of these relentless inner arguments is the deep-seated need to be right. It's a need that often takes precedence in our minds, compelling us to prove our point, defend our position, and seek validation. But let's pause for a moment and reflect. Is being right truly more important than finding inner peace? Consider this. The pursuit of being right can become a battleground where winning comes at the cost of your peace of mind. It's like fighting a never-ending war within yourself, where victory may bring momentary satisfaction, but rarely leads to lasting serenity. Here's a powerful perspective shift. Sometimes it's far better to let go of the need to prove yourself right and prioritize harmony over winning the mental battle. This doesn't mean you abandon your principles or beliefs. Rather, it means recognizing that inner peace is a higher priority. By relinquishing the desire to be right in every internal dispute, you liberate yourself from the shackles of unnecessary inner conflicts. This act of surrender is not a sign of weakness, but a profound display of inner strength. It's an acknowledgement that peace of mind holds more value than the need to assert your correctness. The liberating power of letting go. When you consciously choose peace over the need to be right, you experience several transformative benefits. 1. Reduced stress. Inner conflicts can be a significant source of stress and anxiety. Letting go of the need to be right instantly alleviates this stress, allowing you to breathe freely and think clearly. 2. Improved relationships. Many interpersonal conflicts arise from the need to be right. When you prioritize harmony, your relationships flourish because you're willing to listen, understand, and empathize rather than insisting on your viewpoint. 3. Enhanced self-awareness. Releasing the grip of ego enables you to explore your own thoughts and emotions with greater depth. You gain insight into your patterns of thinking and reacting, leading to personal growth. 4. Freedom from mental turmoil. The incessant mental battles subside, creating space for tranquility and inner balance. You'll find it easier to maintain emotional equilibrium even in challenging situations. Practical steps to letting go. Now, let's explore practical steps to help you let go of the need to be right and embrace peace. 1. Choose your battles. Not every disagreement or thought requires your full attention. Learn to discern when it's worthwhile to engage in a mental debate and when it's best to let it pass like a cloud. 2. Practice active listening. In conversations with others, prioritize listening over speaking. Seek to understand their perspective before expressing your own. This fosters understanding and reduces the need to assert your correctness. 3. Cultivate empathy. Empathize with others by trying to see the world through their eyes. Understand that their viewpoints are as valid to them as yours are to you. This empathetic approach promotes harmony. 4. Release ego attachment. Recognize that being wrong or changing your mind isn't a personal failure, but a path to growth. Embrace the humility that comes with acknowledging that you don't have all the answers. 5. Find common ground. Focus on areas of agreement rather than disagreement. Building upon shared values and goals strengthens relationships and minimizes the need to prove each other wrong. By embracing the practice of letting go of the need to be right, you embark on a profound journey toward inner peace. It's a journey that leads to liberation from the burdens of unnecessary mental conflicts, allowing you to savor the serenity of the present moment. Practice mindfulness and letting go, cultivating inner peace. Now that we've explored the importance of prioritizing peace over the need to be right, let's delve into a transformative practice that can significantly contribute to your inner tranquility: mindfulness. The power of mindfulness. Mindfulness is a profound tool for grounding yourself in the present moment. It involves consciously directing your awareness to your current experiences, whether it's the rhythm of your breath, the sensations in your body, or the sights and sounds around you. It's about being fully present and engaged in the here and now. Breaking the cycle of inner arguments. When those familiar mental arguments begin to resurface and threaten your inner peace, mindfulness comes to your rescue. It allows you to gently redirect your focus away from the tumultuous sea of thoughts and emotions and toward the calm shores of the present moment. Here's how to put mindfulness into practice. 1. Center your attention. Start by finding a quiet space where you can sit comfortably. Close your eyes if you prefer. Take a few deep breaths to center yourself. 2. Focus on your breath. Pay close attention to your breath as it flows in and out. Notice the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your nostrils, or the rise and fall of your chest and abdomen. 3. Acknowledge thoughts and let them go. As thoughts related to your inner arguments arise, and they likely will, acknowledge them without judgment. Picture each thought as a leaf floating by on a stream. 4. Redirect your attention. Gently redirect your focus back to your breath. Feel the air entering and leaving your body. By doing this, you break the cycle of rumination that fuels inner conflicts. 5. Expand your awareness. Gradually broaden your awareness to include the sensations in your body, the sounds in your environment, and the present moment as a whole. The practice of letting go. Remember that mindfulness is not about suppressing thoughts or emotions, but about observing them with equanimity. This practice creates a space between you and your thoughts, allowing you to respond consciously rather than react impulsively. As you continue to practice letting go of these inner conflicts and embracing mindfulness, you'll discover that peace becomes more readily accessible. Like any skill, it becomes more potent with regular practice. The path to lasting peace. In conclusion, the journey to stop arguing with someone in your head and find peace begins with a shift in priorities, choosing inner harmony over the need to be right. This choice liberates you from the shackles of unnecessary inner conflicts. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily life, you empower yourself to navigate the tumultuous waters of your mind with grace and presence. As you practice, you'll find that the grip of inner arguments loosens and peace becomes your natural state of being. Conclusion: your path to inner peace. In closing, my dear friends, the journey to cease the exhausting mental arguments within your mind and discover lasting peace is a path of profound transformation. It's a journey where you reclaim your inner serenity. Let me emphasize these pivotal steps. 1. Recognize the inner conflict. Begin with awareness. When you find yourself trapped in mental battles, pause and acknowledge them. Understand that you hold the power to choose your response. 2. Embrace the observer mind. Envision yourself as a benevolent observer, standing on a tranquil bridge overlooking the river of your thoughts and emotions. This perspective allows you to calmly witness your inner world without being consumed by it. 3. Let go of the need to be right. Challenge the significance of being right compared to the value of inner peace. Prioritize harmony over futile mental struggles. Release the urge to prove yourself and liberate yourself from needless inner conflicts. 4. Practice mindfulness and letting go. Make mindfulness a part of your daily routine. When inner arguments resurface, redirect your focus to the present moment, your breath, and your immediate surroundings. Release the grip of rumination and invite tranquility into your life. These steps are not mere techniques. They form a holistic approach to inner peace. The more you weave them into your daily existence, the deeper your transformation will be. As you walk this path, you'll notice that the hold of inner conflicts loosens and peace becomes your default state. Your relationships will flourish, your well-being will thrive, and your inner harmony will radiate. So, dear friends, the next time you find yourself entangled in an exhausting mental battle within your mind, remember these guiding principles. Recognize the inner conflict. Embrace the observer mind. Let go of the need to be right. Practice mindfulness and letting go. May this journey lead you to the enduring peace and tranquility you seek. May it unfold a life marked by empathy, understanding, and profound inner harmony. Thank you for accompanying us on this exploration of finding peace within. Until we meet again, be gentle with yourself, and may your inner world become an unwavering sanctuary of serenity.